Alright, first Batman comic of the year. Let's do it. What's up, DC Nation? We're back with another video. And guys, this time I'll be reviewing Detective Comics No. 1018. So guys, stay tuned for that. But if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe because I release great content every day that you don't want to miss. But yeah guys, issue No. 1018, it pretty much has three things that I want to talk about. One of the stories is the fallout of Alfred's death from none other than Tom King's run. Yeah, Tom King's run. You know, the one that we pretty much all hate after issue number 60, or even before that. Like, his run was great at the start, but went just bad. But this isn't a video about Tom King, alright? It's about Detective Comics. Guys, I've been loving this series ever since Peter J. Thompson jumped on board. And that was way back in issue 994. And guys, it was great before that with James Tyon, different writers. It's been quality ever since. And this issue is no different, guys. Like, it's pretty much spread out into three parts. Like, yeah, you have the fallout of Alfred's death. Then you also have this, like, Christmas murders, which is, like, ritual murders, which that was pretty wicked. And then there's this other villain, which I'm kind of mixed on. But guys, let's start out with Alfred's death and how Peter J. Thompson will handle it. And guys, he's the very first one to handle it because James Tyon will do his own Alfred special in January, which I wonder how that'll be, guys. But this issue is actually pretty good. Like, I like how it's not on the nose. Peter J. Thompson could easily put pretty much Bruce going to the grave, pretty much saying, I miss you, Alfred, different stuff like that. Which, honestly, that's not bad, but it wouldn't be amazing. But what he goes for is you see pretty much Bruce in the Batcave with Bathound and Titus, and he's pretty much, like, alone. He has nobody to be with except his dogs, which is pretty sad. Like, come on. And he's sad about this, but he doesn't mention Alfred. He doesn't say, oh, I miss Alfred, or it doesn't say in, like, the text, oh, Bruce is very alone because Alfred is not here because he died in City of Bane. No, you just get that out of the story. It doesn't just say it up front. You have to figure it out, and you're like, oh, why is Bruce alone? Like, if you're just reading Detective Comics, not Batman, you pretty much have to figure out along the way, which is really good. But for me, who read City of Bane, it just makes it that much better. Like, that's the only thing that's going to make reading that actually essential, because that whole storyline you can just skip. But guys, in this comic, pretty much, you see Bruce, he's alone, he can't get over Alfred's death, but he's trying, which is good, because I don't like Bruce just being like all in grief, like a Tom King's run. But if he's trying to get better for himself, that's what makes him Batman, because he's not stopping, he doesn't quit. And guys, the next part is he goes to Bullock. And they're trying to figure out this case about these ritual murders. You pretty much see this wicked image right here where all these people are dead on the Christmas tree. And I was surprised by this. It like shocked me at first. I was like, damn, that's pretty wicked. But guys, I'm wondering why Commissioner Gordon is not here. Like, why is he just going to Bullock? Like, where's Gordon? Well, my theory is all that stuff that happened in Tom King's run is still in effect. Like, remember when Gordon punched Batman? Or maybe even Gordon, like, broke the bat signal. All things that just Tom King screwed up. Gordon, Alfred. So, pretty much, there's no Gordon here. It's just Bullock and Batman. They're investigating this. Now, we don't get that far into. We see Batman do some detective work, which is really nice. Like, that's something about Peter J. Thompson's run that's really great. Like, you see Batman actually be a detective. Like, he's not just punching criminals or going after criminals. You see him do the forensics. You see him actually analyze stuff, which is actually really cool. And guys, he doesn't come upon anything yet, and he has to go to this Christmas party. And guys, obviously, Bruce is late to this Christmas party, and Lucius Fox makes an appearance, which I really like that. But guys, his whole tradition is he has to light the tree for Gotham. And I like the part where he's saying, oh, my parents used to do this years back, and I'm carrying on the tradition. Yes, Bruce has lost a lot of people, Alfred, his parents, but he still carries on their tradition. He still carries on that hope. And that's when our villain comes in, Joe LeBlanc, whatever his name is. And guys, we saw him at the beginning of the issue in like a couple pages, and we see him just like axe this guy. So we know for sure he is the one that's causing these murders, and he has like this cult. But I just can't take him serious right now, alright? Like, look at this guy. Like, look at him. Like, you really think this guy, like, I get he'll be like a challenge to Batman, but he just feels kind of ridiculous. But guys, my whole opinion on this character will pretty much depend on how he's depicted in the next issue. So I'm pretty much sure this is going to be like a two-parter, and this first part is really solid, alright? Very solid issue. But we'll see how it carries on in the next issue. Because we already saw Thompson do like a cult-like two-parter with the Spectre one. But there's no guest star in this one. It's just this Joe LeBlanc guy, Bullock, and Batman. So can Thompson keep up the quality? I don't know. But so far he is, and he's somehow pulled off Alfred's death. Like, the fallout of it. Like, I don't like the death, per se. But how he's pulling out the fallout is very good. And how Bruce is dealing with it. And how we see him, like, doing detective work. It's amazing stuff, alright? So, guys, I totally recommend this issue. And I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Go check it out. It's out today. New Year's. Yeah, actually, guys, Happy New Year's. 2020 is going to be a great year. A lot of comics coming out. So, stay tuned for all my videos on that. And guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, bro, subscribe to my channel because I release great content every day that you don't want to miss. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the video. And peace out.